Hi guys, Master C here. Got a great class for you today, a really fun warm-up, and then we're gonna spend a little bit of time working on our highest level form. So it should be pretty great. So let's go ahead and bow into our class. You guys can face this way. Chariot. Konyak. Turn to face the flags. Cookie, all right? Baro. Face the pictures of the Grand Masters. Konjanin, Chariot. Konyak. Face this way. Chariot. Now, there's a kind of a cool workout that apparently has been going on for several years that I really just learned about a couple of weeks ago. One of our students, Mr. Lucas Lenhoff, shared this one with me, and it's a really challenging workout. It's called the Bring Sally Up workout. All right, and I have a video recorded of a couple ninjas working this one out, and we'll kind of go through it in that particular video, which I'll throw on the end of this. Kind of the keys to making this a successful workout for yourselves. So make sure there's a water bottle nearby and get yourselves ready for this awesome warm-up. All right, guys, so we have Lucas here on the right. We got Rosemary over here on the left, and they had a pretty good idea. So Lucas is actually going to be demonstrating the push-up version of this, and there's really a couple ways you can do the push-ups. There's like a super hardcore version where even in the down position, you don't let your body weight settle, where you have to hold it. That's really tough. And the version he's going to demonstrate on down, he's actually going to allow his body to rest. So Lucas, if you show us the Sally up position, it's just like a regular push-up position. On Bring Sally down, he's going to lower his body down. Now, a couple things, parents, to keep in mind. Even in this down position, he should keep his knees off of the floor, and he should keep the balls of his feet on the floor, not resting on the top of his feet or allowing his feet to bounce up where he would be on his knees. Okay, Rosemary will be demonstrating the squat. So this starts in the down position for both of you guys. I'm gonna run over and hit the music. We'll make it happen.
Bring Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last time squat, gotta tail the ground. Bring Sally up.
Turns out it's a pretty tough workout, but these guys are gonna do great. Don't get tired, guys.
Yes, sir.
Good job, guys. Keep it up. You're doing great. Your hair looks good too, Lucas. Thank you, sir.
Bring Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last time squat, gotta tail the
Stay strong, guys. You can do it.
Yes, sir. Oh, Miss Lucy, the dead and gone. Left me here to weep them all.
Nice job. Nice job. Good. So for people at home, that is not an easy workout. Now, we're going to do a second round where they'll do 2 squats whenever they say bring Sally up or 2 push-ups. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Just kidding, of course. Just kidding. Awesome, guys. You can grab yourselves a quick sip of water, and we'll come right back for our stretch. Good job. Now, the hardcore version of that, where you don't ever allow yourself to touch the floor, we haven't yet had a student able to do it. I tried it on, I think it was Friday, and I touched down with, I think with about 30 seconds to go. So I'm working on it. I know a couple of students are challenging each other to try to get there. We're giving ourselves 2 weeks to try to get it done. So if you were able to get it done, man, let me know, because that is pretty incredible. So let's get a little bit of a stretch. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips and hip circles. Other way. Good. Arms out to the side. Arm circles backwards. And forward. Back and forth across your chest. Trunk twist. Hands on your hips. Head side to side. Looking left and right. Up and down. Spread your feet apart. Lean forward. You can put one hand on each foot. Ready? 하나,
하나,
둘,
둘,
셋,
셋,
넷,
넷,
다섯,
다섯,
여섯,
여섯,
일곱,
일곱,
여덟,
여덟,
아홉,
아홉,
열.
열,
Both hands over to the right foot. And L,
일,
E,
이,
3,
삼,
4,
사,
5,
오,
6,
육,
7,
칠,
8,
팔,
9,
구,
10.
십.
Good left side. 하나,
하나,
둘,
둘,
셋,
셋,
넷,
넷,
다섯,
다섯,
여섯,
여섯,
일곱,
일곱,
여덟,
여덟,
아홉,
아홉,
열.
열.
Good. Spread them out a little bit more. One more. Good. Just breathe a little bit on this one. Nice. Hands in the middle. Walk your feet in. Wag that tail. Nice job. Grab a quick sip of water, and we'll dive into our main drill for today. All right, so keys for today's class. Number 1, we're going to work on our highest level forms. Okay, so I'm going to encourage you to pull up the playlist for your belt rank, find your form, and go through it. Okay, if you're really new with your form, then it might take a little while to kind of figure it out, going through that. But once you're comfortable being able to do it on your own, I want you to get in 10 reps of your highest form on your own. Right? That means you're able to complete it without having to reference the video in order to remember what the next move is. Okay? Now, a couple things to focus on while you're practicing that. Number 1, each time you step through on your first couple practice reps especially, make sure you have a great stance. So if I'm in front stance, my front knee's bent, back leg is straight, shoulders are square each time. Right? I want to avoid things like my back heel being off the floor or my front leg being really straight. If you're in back stance, try to keep your weight on your back leg. Ideally, you would have about 90% of your weight, which is gonna feel like almost all of it. Both knees are bent, right? Nice, good back stance. Posture is good, not leaning forward or leaning back. If you're in horse stance, toes pointed forward, knees bent, about 50-50 weight distribution on each foot there. So focusing on stance is gonna be the first thing. And for the higher belts, let's put a particular focus on not pre-positioning our feet. So I would say one of the most common places that I see this is like on Sigahyang Ilbu. When it's time for the 3 kicks up the middle, this front foot is supposed to stay right here when I pick up my back leg to do that front kick. But a lot of students will step with it and then kick. They'll continue those little steps before. Or, again, let's say I'm doing Sigahyang Ilbu. I do the first move, I do the second move, and then you'll notice, check my back leg. It should stay here, and I should just pivot on it when I turn for my low block. But quite often, you'll see this back leg move underneath, and then turn for the low block. Usually, it's a sign that we're still working on building up that leg strength, okay? So, quality stances, and try to identify places where you're doing like pre-positioning steps, and try to kind of clean that up a little bit. Okay, so again, you'll pull up the rank for your belt, and the playlist for your belt rank, that is, go through that highest level form 10 times. After you finish that one, my encouragement is to pick one of the stripes for your belt and practice the material for that for about 10 to 15 minutes, as if you are trying to prep yourself for a stripe test really soon. Okay. A lot of parents have been giving feedback that they didn't realize that parents or siblings were needed for self-defense practice. So if you don't have a sibling or a parent that trains, then ask them really nicely to be your partner and be gentle with the joint locks. But it's really important that you still have a partner that you can practice with so you can continue to make good progress on that, right? There's a lot of students actually are really in great shape with regard to their form, but just haven't practiced their self-defense because they don't have a willing partner. So parents at home, please help your children continue to get better by donating your arms to them, right? So they can work on some of those skills, and they'll be nice, I promise, okay? So that's gonna be my challenge for you guys for today. So when this video is finished, you guys can find those playlists, get to work on it, and then practice towards one of your other stripes, okay? Great job with it, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see you guys at one of the mini camps soon, or maybe we'll be able to open soon. I'm staying optimistic. So, all right, guys, have a great one.